and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dimon out there with MP. Then there's Sharp, and it's Abaji in at the 3. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Anthony Black out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this is Game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Oh, let's go. Home advantage. Oh, great.
Counts. So
Oh,
win
wow.
here
Okay.
for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
Now here's MP.
Nice screen. Oh, my days. Wait, hold on. He's weak. Oh,
And it's
Christ's
Orlando with a
sakes.
rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
As they say, live
Oh,
by
you
the
trash.
3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
Oh,
I think
good defense.
when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Now here's MP. 32 points for him last
Oh,
game
trash.
against Toronto.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls,
Oh, 3-pointer.
working himself to
Oh,
the
you
line.
trash.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. They set the screen.
Oh, that's a
Wagner
foul.
against Sharp. Wolf passes to
What?
Abaji. And stolen by Banchero. On the wing, Bane.
No, Banchero.
Banchero finds Bane.
Look at that defense.
Abaji with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Sharp, a screen on Banchero. Pass to
Man, what
Abaji.
defense.
Back to MP. 4 on the clock.
Oh, come
Orlando with the
on.
rebound.
Go in.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
11 feet out. Here's Wagner. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
The agility by Wagner right there. Slipped past the defensive resistance, right on the interior. Nicely done.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
And Brooklyn with possession here.
What's
Searching
that ball,
for their
mate?
first points of the game. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And it was an awful game
Ooh, nice.
defensively.
No,
They
pass it.
lost the individual
Oh, for
matchups, and the
fuck's
help was
sake.
slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this. If you're
Come
going to allow
on.
your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end. And clearly, they were not.
Now here's Banchero. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Just 5 to shoot.
No way.
And it's MP with a rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah,
Come on.
he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he
Okay, we
plays
got the points.
bully
2
ball.
points.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Stupid emote.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Banchero outside. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. Brooklyn pulls
Yo,
it
he
in.
trash. Bank
Boy,
it.
defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
MP, the pass to Wolf. Now MP, doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Here's Sharp. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Stupid. Who's this black guy? This guy's
On the
good.
wing, Bane. The 3 ball. The rebound
Oh,
to
wow.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Dimon. Sharp, a screen on Bane. To the middle.
Why?
With a steal.
Oh my days. Why is he throwing the ball there?
The kick out to Banchero. From deep, Bane.
No way.
He drops it from range.
Well, Bane will just about live on the
Desmond
arc if you
Bane.
let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
MP outside. Pass to Dimon. Back to MP.
Dunk it, man.
And
Dunk it.
He throws it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
For Orlando, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
Trash black.
Here's Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Brooklyn.
4 rebounds.
MP's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Driving inside.
Take the foul.
You look at the Magic. They're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
And that's because they're in very good shape if they can take this one. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, so a 2-0 start would be huge.
And now talking about how things are going for Brooklyn. This is such an important game for them. Losing their first group stage game, they have to win tonight.
Yeah, and it will not be easy. They're on the road, staring down a 0-2 start in the Cup. And that second loss pretty much eliminates you from advancing.
Richardson's checked in for Black. And now they lead as the free throw drops
Nice,
in
got
for
both
them.
in.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys,
Oh, come
he is
on.
a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. And Brooklyn with possession here. The Magic making their last shot.
Trash.
And it's Dimon missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Banchero. From behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
5 rebounds.
MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Sharp, a screen on Richardson. Here's MP. And the layup
Nice.
is good off the glass. MP's got 6 points.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Richardson, the pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. The Magic need to put one up here.
what play.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
And here's MP. He has 6.
Nice.
And Sharp
Assist.
the bucket on the assist by MP. And the Nets lead by 1.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many
Oh,
lead
what?
changes we've had here tonight.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Sharp, a screen on Richardson. And they double
Oh
up MP.
shoot, double as well.
Here's Abaji, guarded by Richardson. His first shot coming late. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team.
Oh
Something they
my
couldn't
day.
achieve last
Foul
season.
jump shoot.
And
Wow.
guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The free throw drops for Bane.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. Pass
Damn
to
you.
Wolf. The 3 is up.
Oh,
They
you
get it
trash
back.
wolf.
Back to MP. And there's the drive. Good.
Nice.
Third basket in 6 attempts.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Wagner with a screen to the paint.
Oh,
Richardson, the pass to Banchero.
Carroll
Orlando
trash.
again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Dimon. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. MP.
oh, that was
And
terrible.
it's
What
Richardson
was
with the
that?
rebound. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
MP inside. Guarded by
How
Richardson.
is short?
Again, MP missing.
Oh my
Well,
day,
not
the
his
munchkin.
best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Richardson finds Bane. From outside, off the mark.
Yes, 7
He
rebounds.
hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
MP drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Banchero.
Yeah, this is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Free throw good, MP. And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, BA, and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Now here's Bane, tightly guarded. Wagner looking it over. Lets it go from 14. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn trailing. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. MP, the shot is good, and this game is back to even. MP's got 12 points.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
That free throw no good. Orlando making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And he gets the bucket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Wagner. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Here's Williams. Pass to Claxton. Here's Toure. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Here's De Silva. Takes the 3. Minot pulls it in.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Mann. A good look from Williams. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Orlando shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the free throw, no good. MP getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Toure. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Minot in at the 4-man spot. First one falls for him. And the Nets looking to improve, in particular, offensively, Doris.
I mean, there's no doubt there is not a category within which they didn't struggle on the offensive end. Missed shots, turnovers, you name it. On the other side, they do force quite a few turnovers themselves. Their games can have a very chaotic feel.
Here's Toure. Pass to Minot. Here's Toure. Here's Williams. Defended by Wagner. There's a screen. Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break. Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Richardson, no good. Outside man. Pass to Williams. And the 3 off target. Orlando leading. Outside Carter. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Now here's Richardson. Here's De Silva. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Outside man. Pass to Williams. Down low. It's intercepted. It's 2-on-1. Richardson for three. And another three for Orlando. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
That's on. Oh, we're in a 9-game losing streak. Crazy.
Black's checked in for Orlando.
What's good about this guy? Perimeter defense. Oh, he's got defense. No wonder. Damn it. Anthony Black. Okay.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's good for two. And the Magic lead by 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP to pass to
Nice
Claxton.
pass. What are you doing, Claxton?
It's hauled in by Black.
Oh,
Here's Orlando. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. De Silva, no good.
Yes, 8 rebounds.
Nets trail by 7. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Dunk done.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. Black outside. And there's a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wagner.
Look at my defense.
Fires top of the key. Brooklyn pulls
Yes,
it in.
9 rebounds.
MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second
Shoot,
quarter.
Claxton. Okay.
Screen by Claxton. MP, the pass to Claxton.
There we go. 3
And
assists.
Claxton throws it down.
Triple double, triple
You
double. I
see
need a
how
triple double.
comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision making from him.
Orlando leading by 3. Now here's Black. No points yet.
0 points. This guy's trash.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shot clock at 5.
One more rebound. Come on, one more.
Over Williams. Nice
Oh,
jump
wow.
shot from the top of the key. Wagner's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Claxton. And
Forces.
Claxton throws
Nice.
it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Wagner. Not enough on that
There
one.
you go, 10.
Nets trail by 3. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we
Just-
knew he'd be this lethal
Yeah,
off
it's
the
fine.
dribble. His perimeter shooting
Five
has
more,
really
five
been
more.
the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you, BA.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Ali. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for De Silva, and it's Desmond Bane in for Richardson. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's the Magic with the ball. Bane with it, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Good work there as it goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP looking around. MP throws it down off the drive.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And there's the screen. Back to Black.
No.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive,
Yes.
leaving. No
Another
doubt
assist.
whatsoever. I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a
They don't
perfectly
miss.
placed pass. Give him 8.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness from Bane. Very willing to give the ball up.
Now MP. He's got 14. Here's Dimon. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Magic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Black. Back to Wagner. The 3 from Bane. Abaji with a rebound.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to
Almost
start to
his
freeze this guy
forces.
out if he keeps taking threes like this.
MP, the pass to Sharp. Good,
3 assists.
and the assist goes to MP. Sharp's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Wagner against Williams. The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero showing the range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Richardson comes in for Wagner. So the Nets making a switch here.
Three assists.
And so MP will bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards.
No, what?
That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
What kind of pass was that?
Black outside. Here's De Silva. Left side Bain. Pass to Black.
What? That's
And he
BS.
slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, impressive vision
And
from
fried the
Bain.
ball.
Always looking to move it.
Nets trail by 6. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo
Yes,
Banchero and
two
Franz
more.
Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Here's Black. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to De Silva. This one for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Dimon. Back to MP.
Ow.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Take it, take
so
it.
2 free throws for him coming up. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
The first one falls.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for MP. So it's Orlando now. Outside Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. And Carroll passes to Isaac. And with a break here, let's look at the best free throw shooters in this year's rookie class. 5th on the list, MP.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
That free throw good from Isaac.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Wagner's checked in for Richardson. He's off on the second.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Wolf, good.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And Carroll outside. Pass to Wagner. Now Isaac. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
MP outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Orlando trailing here. Isaac outside. Back to Black. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's MP. Black defending. Down low, MP drops it in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The corner is the shortest 3 on the floor, and for Franz Wagner, it's an easy one.
MP outside. Inside. Wolf. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Banchero in the post. He's got 5. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates.
Come on.
He has
Need to
fun
win.
out there on the floor.
No,
Here's
that guy's
MP
defense
to the
so
paint.
good.
And
Oh
followed by
my
Banchero.
days, idiot.
Here's Bain.
No
And
miss.
Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's
Shoot
Simmons.
that.
Oh, no
trash.
good on the last second attempt there.
But we got no
And
free-point
we'll see the
shooters.
first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front, up 2, and we'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Nets, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be happy with all the turnovers.
Tough to win when you can't hold on to the ball. Of course, it might help if they had the hands the size of Shaq.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Orlando leading.
Orlando
the Wagner brothers both
by
on the
2
floor.
only.
Franz at small forward. Mo in the middle. Anthony Black out
That's
there
a
with
foul.
Desmond
That's a
Bain. And
push.
it's Ben Carroll in at the 4. So that's who Jamal
Damn.
Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's MP. Inside. Wagner with a
Good
steal.
defense. Lovely.
Bain, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
MP outside. Here's Abaji, defended by Wagner. Abaji, the pass to MP. 6 to shoot.
Foul. What?
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when the game is this close, you
Damn,
have to go
what?
all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Bain, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Ben Carroll outside.
Oh no.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
2, 3, 4.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes a first.
Paulo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
And Banchero drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball.
Oh
played
shoot,
here
I
in the
wasn't
third
ready.
quarter. And so MP
I was
will
not
bring
paying
it up for the
attention.
Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4.
Oh my days.
Pass to
Good
Dimon.
defense again.
Down
Why
to
is this
5
guy
on the
so
shot
good?
clock.
Too good. Look at that.
Over Bain. And it's Dimon missing. Orlando with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Bain.
Oh my.
Give him 8
I need
points
left
now.
off.
And what a jam by Bain, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
MP outside. Here's
Good
MP
screen.
taking it inside. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Oh,
MP, the flush.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around.
Oh,
Deep,
Banchero.
Banchero counted
Oh,
from
Banchero.
distance. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Outside Bain. Pass to Wagner. To the inside.
Oh.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Dunk.
Boy, Franz Wagner, he is 6'10", folks, but really gifted offensively. Can do a little bit of everything. Nice pass there.
Now here's MP. He's got 22. There's the screen. And here's Sharp.
Nice.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Banchero.
Oh my days, why is he holding open?
By Wagner.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass
Moritz.
it well
Oh, that's
and screen the
Moritz.
rolls.
Good brother.
And here's MP. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game.
But that defense too good.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And both free throws good for MP. Magic leading by 5. Black passes to Wagner. Back to Black. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Dimon. Great D that time from Bain.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Here's Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Sharp. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Sharp's got 16 points.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's Wagner. Fade away. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's MP. 24 points for him. Pass to Dimon. Clock at 6. Back to MP. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando leading by 7. The 3 from Bain. That shot no good. MP with it. Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. Here's Abaji. Hey, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it's Wagner missing.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Now MP. To the middle.
Oh.
Here's Wolf.
Wolf, what are you doing? Oh,
Controls the rebound and the putback.
He has not missed a shot
Sharp.
in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Black. Wagner outside. Inside.
Oh, what a play. Oh, he missed.
Tries again. And
Oh.
the layup is good. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Orlando making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Traore's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 7.
7? Oh, gosh.
MP outside.
No.
To the inside.
Oh,
And
my
stolen by
days.
Banchero. Richardson for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 8 rebounds in the game. Sharp a screen on Richardson. MP the pass to Abaji.
Assist? Yes.
Abaji's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Bain. Back to Wagner. Now here's Richardson.
Not even if this guy's any good to freeze.
Down low.
Oh,
6
what
on the
pass.
shot clock. And the dunk by Wagner.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, what
Here's
the
Traore.
hell? Come on.
And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Back to MP.
Open.
And MP throws it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Orlando with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Wagner.
Oh, he got that.
And the dunk by Wagner.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little
Oh,
more.
yeah, better go through this. Let's get to the end.
Sharp a screen on Richardson. MP drives in.
Let's pass.
Another
There we go.
possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
I'm carrying this whole team.
Banchero outside.
Oh, why is he open?
Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's MP. He's got 26. And MP throws it down.
Ooh,
Nice.
bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now here's Banchero. He's got
Oh,
14.
oh,
Wagner with a screen on MP. Richardson
my
finds
days.
Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
There's a level of creativity to Wagner's offensive game. Right now, it's propelling him into an outburst.
MP against Richardson.
It's a dunk.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here.
What the hell is this?
Nets on D.
Carter.
It's a 5-point game. Carter on the wing, covered by MP. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, you realize
He's
what
got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. On the take.
Nice.
MP on the take.
This guy's
Very
been
good.
impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Richardson. Pass to Carter. Jacks up a 3.
Oh, that was a good screen.
Brooklyn pulls it in.
14 rebounds. Damn.
And here's MP. He's got 32 points. Here's lineup.
Yes,
And that one is hammered home.
Man, you
get the
lay
lead.
that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Richardson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice.
Oh, I'm benched. 6 minutes left. Okay.
A group substitution here for Brooklyn.
What was this guy good at? Mid-range shooting, perimeter defense, 3-point. No, 3 points behind. Hi.
For 3, Dimon.
Wow. Oh, you're
Rebounded by
trash.
Wagner.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
On the floor for the Nets. We've got Demon. He's
Oh,
out there with
block.
MP. And it's Abaji
Crazy.
at the 3 spot. Now here's MP. Pass to Sharp.
Why?
Here's Demon
Oh,
to
he's
tie
open.
it up.
Oh, you're trash.
MP with it. Shot clock at 6. To the paint.
Oh.
Got a piece of it. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot
Trash.
clock
What the hell,
violation.
man? Just
Couldn't
trash.
get the shot off in time. Orlando making some changes. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Richardson. And Black subbed in for Carter. Pass to Bain. Now Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Inside.
Oh,
And the dunk by Wagner.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
MP, the pass to Sharp. And
Nice
he drops
shot.
in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 26. Orlando with the ball.
Dang.
3-point lead.
Touchdown
Here's
pass.
Banchero. And Carroll
Great.
delivers inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
MP outside. Here's Dimon. Back to MP.
what a defense.
5 to shoot.
Damn it. Too good.
Pass to Abaji. To the wing, right side.
This guy's defense too
Now
good.
here's MP. Black defending. Here's Sharp. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Magic leading by 3. Outside Bain.
No.
Back to Black.
Oh,
They
my
immediately
days.
answer back with a dunk on the other end.
What do we
And
dunk?
he just driving the stake
What the
in
hell am I
there.
supposed to do?
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Dimon. To the inside. And he dumps it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. Wagner inside.
Damn, Wagner's all over.
Banks it home.
Jeez.
Big shot.
Franz Wagner seizes the moment, fearless in the face of pressure, big-time shot.
Now MP. Here's Abaji.
Open.
Oh, the drop
yeah.
pass, and he dunks it down.
And what a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Outside Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Ooh, leaves no question.
Damn it.
Wagner with the huge delivery. That's the competitive fire of this young guy.
And here's MP. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Okay, that didn't work at all. Oh, no,
Wagner with the
late.
rebound.
What?
Orlando leading by 5. Banchero.
Ball.
Oh, Banchero for the driving slam.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Now here's MP. Black
Damn it,
defending.
good defense.
1:25 left in the fourth.
Oh,
he
got it.
dropped it straight in.
5 points.
And that's what
Fine,
happens when you let MP get
Still gonna
positioning
lose a bit.
inside.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Banchero. He's closely guarded. Wagner.
Why is he open?
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
What? Okay.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they
Oh,
didn't
look at that
have it.
defense. That's what I like.
MP outside.
No, he's trash.
Oh, missed on the
fuck's
train.
And
That's so
lockdown
shit.
defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Black outside.
Foul him. No?
19 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6.
Wow.
Brooklyn calls
Ain't no way.
timeout.
And no way we
They
catch him.
trail by 6.
So,
Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
no one's got a key.
MP outside. Here's Abaji. From deep.
That man's so
Banchero pulls it
trash.
down,
Denim
and he
weapon.
commits the intentional
So
foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Nets call time here. They're down by 7.
Uber.
All right, guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so Orlando takes the win. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Normally after a game, I ask you what you're thinking. Tonight, I bet I know what you're thinking. Even though you finished with a triple-double, the team lost. So you keep replaying everything that didn't go right, over and over again, right?
I have to.
There's always someone telling players how great we are because of our jobs, because of our salary. You can lose perspective and grow blind spots that way. So I focus on my weaknesses. I'd rather know that I'm being too hard on myself than go blind because I'm being too easy.
Thanks for talking to us, MP.
Always.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Dominic.
Let's do attributes. 471. 412. 316. 250. Eyes done. Perimeter defense. I don't think can afford anymore. 294. Should be good.